Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Vancouver Resource Investment Conference, here day 2, and we are still at the booth of the Discovery Group of companies, and with me here is now Great Bear, and Chris Taylor, the President and CEO, wants to give us, for the first time, an insight into his terrific company. Welcome.
Johan, thanks for the discussion.
Yeah, thanks. We just met yesterday evening by coincidence at your little, how can I say that?
Get together?
Yeah, get together, I would call it. Yeah, it was really fantastic. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
And it was so interesting to talk to you that I decided we have to do an interview.
Oh,
so you were the best performing stock last year, but before we go into that, maybe you give a short overview on the company. Where are you based? What are you doing?
Okay, well, Great Bear is based in Ontario, so it's in the Red Lake mining camp in Ontario. That's seen over 30 million ounces, 30 million ounces of production, mostly high-grade gold. The main mine is operated by Goldcorp, which is now Goldcorp Newmont, so lots of sort of M&A activity in the area.
Happen, huh?
And we have a very high-grade gold discovery that's about a 15-minute drive outside of town, so it's close to the mills, it's right beside a paved highway, there's a power line that runs over the project, and for instance, just last week we put out some results that had 1,600 grams per ton gold.
Crazy.
So
Fantastic.
very nice stuff.
Super. So that means the setup is perfect, I would call it. I mean, this is one of the best mining district camps, whatever you want to call it, in the world.
Correct,
so no doubt about infrastructure and stuff like that. Let's dive into your lovely project, because you were the best gold stock, I think, performance-wise last year, right? At the TSX. Why?
Well, principally because a few things. We have a very good team, so good results, good project, good results, but really tight share structure. There's only 37 million shares out on Great Bear. So last year, on the back of back-to-back-to-back high-grade gold discoveries, we appreciated from about 30-odd cents to about where we are now. So about $2.70 is about where we're trading right now. Wow. So, but really, the company is still very small. So if you think about the market capitalization, the size of the company compared to our peers, this is still very early days. There's some precedents we have in the district. The last time that a company found what we're finding right now, it was taken over by Goldcorp for about $1.3 billion. Billion with a B.
Wow.
And that was gold at about 800 meters depth to over 2 kilometers depth. Our gold is from 0 meters depth to, so far, the deepest hole we've drilled is about 350 meters.
So it's open
very shallow, yes.
Wow,
yeah.
That is amazing. Can you give us a bit of an idea what grades you have found with what widths?
Yeah, we're generally, most of Red Lake is about 2 to 3 meters wide of high-grade gold, so that would average several grams per ton. Some of the results that we came up with was, for instance, 10 meters of 16 grams. Then we had about 16 meters of 26 grams, 7 meters of 68 grams, about a meter of 900 grams. So it averages out. If you look at the widths of our vein intervals, there's a lot of sort of 10 meters of half an ounce type material that we're sort of targeting. But really, to make it work economically in this area, you generally want 1 to 2 meters or 1 to 3 meters of generally 10 to 15 grams. So 20 gram meters is what we'd say. That's ore in just about the whole district.
That's amazing. Wow.
So
why do you have those grades? What is the, let's say, Mother Nature difference here?
Well, there's some key controls on gold that are very similar between what we have and the big mine, the big Red Lake gold mine. So one of them is that there's only 2 places in the entire district where these very deep, big structures are present. Those are usually thought to be the plumbing that brings up all the gold. One of them is on the main Red Lake mine trend, which was total resource would be over 40 million ounces of gold. The other one is on our project, which is a brand new gold discovery. So, and then the big folds in the rocks that control gold, they have them and we have them too. The ultramafic geology that's near gold, they have it, we have it too. Steeply plunging high-grade gold zones that go to surface, well, we have those. Theirs used to go to surface, but they're all mined out. So that would have been a similarity.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Exactly.
Super. So you just mentioned also not only infrastructure, but Goldcorp is your neighbor.
Yes, that's correct.
So maybe they have already put an eye on you?
I would say, in fairness, we have been under the eyes of a lot of different companies.
Yeah, because that's the stock feed of the future.
That's what
or
they're
mill feed.
Yeah,
right?
they're all thinking. All of the companies are thinking right now. Well, now Goldcorp and Newmont are merging, and now there's a district in Canada, this Red Lake district, which is it's well known to host very high grade gold deposits. So I think there's going to be a lot of thinking in 2019 about merger and acquisition type activity. Somebody's going to sell stuff and somebody's going to buy stuff, or they'll have to consolidate high grade ounces to really make that district come alive.
Yeah, great. 2019, you touched it already. What is the program 2019? What do you want to drill? How many meters? What is the target you want to achieve?
Well, the first question, we have about $15 million in cash right now.
That is lovely to have.
But fully diluted, if you think about all of our warrants and everything are in the money. We basically have Rob McEwen is our biggest shareholder. So nice. Rob and management own about $6 million worth of warrants. There's about $8 million of warrants in the money. So on a fully diluted cash basis, we have about $22 million. So we're going to be drilling. We already announced 150 holes right now, 30,000 meter program. But we have enough money without going back to the market to drill over 80,000 meters, hundreds of drill holes. So be very, very active news flow in 2019, regular results. So we put out results every 2 weeks or every month in batches of holes, and that's what's been getting the market going. Is it's very good gold thus far.
That's a real news flow, I would call it.
Oh, for sure.
So aside Rob McEwen, who else is shareholder?
We have
What's
some
the management of
gold funds. Yeah, management would own about 10 to 15%.
That's nice.
But gold funds, we've been buying up steadily by different sort of more sophisticated investors have been buying constantly. So we're up to about probably about 20% on that level. So there's about half of the stock is in retail hands. The other half would be management, Rob McEwen, and various gold funds and high net worth investors.
Super, perfect.
Yep.
Well, that's great.
Yep.
Sounds like a real plan you have, and
thank you.
A great asset you have already.
Yep.
But I think you make it even more valuable in 2019, it looks like to me.
Yeah, I think the work is really going to add a lot of value to this one. That's my feeling as a geo.
I would say, as said, one of the best mining jurisdictions in the world.
For sure. It's a safe place if you want to go find a real mine.
Super, perfect. Yep. Thank you very much for the insight.
Well, thanks for the speech. Thanks for talking to me. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Great. Thanks. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was Chris Taylor, the president and CEO of Great Bear, and you heard it. There's a reason why this stock was the best performing stock last year. First of all, 37 million shares only out, well controlled. You have top guys like Rob McEwen as a shareholder. I think this is a big vote for confidence in the management team on the one hand, on the other hand in the project, and also $15 million in the bank. They want to drill 150 holes, so there will be really a lot for this year. Will be a lot of news flow coming up, and the grades are outstanding, no doubt. Red Lake district, what can you say, one of the best mining districts in the world. So I think all boxes are really checked, and I would say you should check out the company. Thanks for watching us. Bye bye from Vancouver.